Hello, everybody. This is video 4 in our series of the EU4 multiplayer campaign we're doing. We have myself, Streetwise, and Kamashin.
Hello.
Greetings.
Alright, and Streetwise is playing Brandenburg, Kamashin's playing Portugal. This particular game, I am probably going to be either taking on France or maybe Scotland, but we'll see how that works out. Street, what are you going to try to accomplish?
Well, I need to stabilize. I've got a bunch of vassals and a little bit of overextension, so I'm going to deal with that and let my aggressive expansion go down for a while and either get in on that coalition war with France and hopefully bring Austria and Poland and Lithuania in there, or we'll figure out something else to do.
Alright, Kamashin, what about you?
Well, Portugal long-term is very scared of the France-Castilian alliance, but since Castile likes me, it's not going to piss them off, and it's still going to focus on the colonization game. My first colony in Rio de Oro, while growing slowly, is up to about 800 settlers, so that should finish probably this video. Cape Verde is settling slowly because I don't actually have my colonists there, but I've noticed that I have the colonial range to hit Bermuda thanks to some exploration ideas, and so as soon as Rio de Oro finishes, I'm going to hit that place.
Nice.
Colonization.
Alright. See if we get this kicked off. I think I'm probably, well, I can't really support Sweden's independence just yet, but that is certainly something that I should do.
Yeah, that'd be another good option for us.
I would certainly like to get Iceland and the Shetlands and the Faroe Islands and all that.
What's the rest of the world look like real quick? We got Muscovy has eaten a good chunk of Novgorod. The Ottomans have eaten a good chunk of all their little countries. Looks like the rest of the world's developing pretty normally.
Yep, everything's pretty similar, so. Alright, we'll go ahead and kick her off.
It's interesting that Poland and Lithuania are not under their personal union anymore, and Lithuania is allied with Denmark.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. They usually go for Sweden, so, and I know they supported Sweden in the last war, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Interesting. Apparently I can start annexing vassals. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and annex two of my vassals here just so that I can get those 2 slots freed up. And I think I will go ahead and support Sweden's independence. So I'd really like to get into a fight with Norway.
Yeah, they're not accepting support independence right now. It looks like they still have a vassal attitude towards Denmark. They were recently conquered, so I don't know if they'll take it right now. So maybe France might be a good next option for us. We take a look at the ledger.
Last time I looked at France's military power,
Looks like they've got 22,000 manpower and 38,000 troops total.
Yep.
That's significant.
I've got more than they do.
I've got a 25 stack. So I'd be willing to go in on that. And I believe Burgundy and Austria are on that as well. Yeah, I can pull Austria to war with that. If I can get a claim on them. Which I cannot do, unfortunately. So I think it'll have to be a coalition defensive war on this one.
The French Navy is a total of 5 ships, so I don't really see that as being any sort of issue either.
The Hansa are weak right now, however.
That is some delicious territory.
Yes, I think I'm going to have to fabricate a claim on them.
Good
Get
luck
that
with
Lubeck
it.
node.
So
Well, they've got a 13 stack of rebels sitting on their capital right now, so if I can get the claim, I might go and knock them out.
Just watch that aggressive expansion. I remember last time you got a bunch of it, and if you get too big of a coalition, Brandenburg can get stomped down real fast.
Well, it looks like my coalition's gone right now.
That was quick.
That was quick. I've been working my diplomats pretty hard against those guys who were in it, so I think I can go in and grab Lubeck without incurring too much of a negative penalty.
So Portugal's only problem right now is its legitimacy. I had that weak air that appeared when I had sex with a random woman after my kid died.
Which, you know, happens.
It does happen, but my legitimacy...
I mean, your nobility, that's to be
it's
expected.
only 29. The Duke of Coimbra. King Alfonso was only 6 years old when he became King of Portugal. For the first 2 years of his reign, 1438 to 46, the country was ruled well by the Duke of Coimbra in his place. However, after Don Alfonso had descended to the throne, as was customary at the age of 14, intriguing noblemen at the court managed to cast doubts in the young king's mind about the intentions of the Duke. The Duke was sent away from the king, but later decided to return to his side to help him rule the country. The Duke, not wanting to leave anything to chance, in fear of his conspiring enemies at the court, made the bad decision to approach the king accompanied by a force of several dozen soldiers for his own protection. The conspirators, however, managed to convince the king that his old beloved friend was now trying to start a rebellion against him. The king thus sent out an army to engage the enemy before he arrived. There was no real battle, but the Duke of Coimbra was killed nevertheless. Man,
it's quite a novel.
Sucks. And then I have a choice of king tricked for lose 15 administrative power, or the Duke survives and assists the king, which gives me more revolt risk, but also a bonus 10% trade efficiency and tax modifier. And my income is slightly negative due to my colonies. 1484, 20 years of more money for a little more revolt risk. I'll do it. The Duke lives. History has changed. Forever.
Alright, let's see here. England declared war on Scotland. Not again.
Well,
you gonna force vassalize them, or are you gonna try and take what you can?
I'd like to vassalize them if I can.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this period of history is really kind of interesting and a little bit crazy. I found one account from something not related to this game where Richard III of England ended up faking... he had like a real allergy to strawberries, and he ate one and caused himself to have an allergic reaction and used that as a pretext to accuse, I think, Sir Lord William Hastings of poisoning him and had the man executed.
That's pretty ingenious, actually, when you go to...
I know, right?
Definitely.
Hey, the Iberian
Ooh, Castile took it.
Fast. Oh, Castile, France is scary now.
Yep, Castile is allied with France and Burgundy.
It's been that way, so...
So hopefully France gets aggressive and goes to war with Burgundy or something like that, and the coalition gets called out on that, and Castile allies with Burgundy instead of staying with France, because then France would get beaten up. Oh, that's a good first step.
The personal union means Aragon is no longer a valid rival for Portugal, so who can I pick? Castile, no. We're going to skip it. Forget it.
Shoot, we lost Austria from the coalition.
Because I think I saw that they just allied with France.
No, they had a rival.
Yeah, they're not allied with France.
No, they're rivals of France right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're still against them. So, I mean, if Austria, Burgundy, France, and Castile form an alliance right now, the game is over. The AI
Hungary Hungary's an ally of France as well. That's going to be interesting.
Well, Hungary's not that bad. I've played Hungary, and their forced limits for all those territories are just bad. They're not nearly as big as they look.
Yeah, they're a pretty weak country.
Yeah. All right, I got my CB on the Hansa. I think it's time to go beat them up.
Rio de Oro has become self-sustaining. Portugal's first colony is finished.
Huzzah!
Nice.
To Bermuda.
Congratulations,
to Bermuda. Yep, I need that Lubeck trade node.
Yeah, that Lubeck node is pretty intense. Well, I am shocked I actually managed to catch the Scottish Navy. Well, passes for a Navy in Scotland, anyway.
I'm gonna call Poland, Austria, and Lithuania in on this war with the Hansa, just because I can.
Just to rub it in, huh?
Yep.
Well, don't screw up, because I've sometimes done that and had an ally siege out something I wanted, and then it gets
No, I'm right up in
awkward.
there. My vassals will take it before allies
Yeah,
get
pretty
there.
much. Who do you have for vassals anyway? Oh, you got a bunch. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You're taking Diplo hits to do that, aren't you?
Mecklenburg, Saxe-Luxembourg, Lüneburg, and Bremen right now.
Ouch.
I mean, that's the way to do it, so you don't get too much overextension and
Yep.
too much anger at you. Of course, as soon as you annex them all, the Emperor will hate you anyway.
We'll be able to get Magdeburg out of this as well. That's fantastic. If I can kill these rebels.
I'm going to work on my reputation with Sweden. I don't really know that that's going to do anything, but I would sure like to get them to let me support them. I think we should be buddies.
I'm going to send a diplomat to improve relations with England just in case something bad happens to break our alliance. I found the nastiest things that can happen to you in a player game is you just set the alliances and then leave it alone, and then some event happens that makes you hate each other, and you're not allied when you want to be. Looks like the Ottomans are beating up on the Mamluks.
Yeah, it always seems like we tend to get into that situation, like if we take separate peace deals, that really hurts your reputation with each other.
Yeah, it's like a -30, so it's a disincentive to do it. But it's good to do if you really want to hurt a country, because you can get 2 different peace deals out of a war. But if you have enough improved relations and other buffers, you can survive the hit.
Whew. Just beat up the Hansa.
Now, I have a mission to make Portuguese Brazil, but I think I'm going to cancel it just because the other colony, Cape Verde, is just building on its own, and my colonist is actually in Bermuda. So I'm just going to let that die and choose a new mission in the year.
France is up to 41,000 troops.
Yikers.
The problem is dealing with Castile, who has 31,000. And how much does Venice have? Probably a lot. 23. It's a lot of troops.
Indeed.
And the very tip of Brazil is too far for a colony from Rio de Oro, so I do have to wait for Cape Verde to finish before I can actually hit South America. So I'm actually probably going to hit North America first.
Well, I'm so far behind on military tech.
Well, that Zero King wasn't doing you any favors. But you're beating up Scotland. And with neighbor bonuses and such, you can usually catch up.
Oh crap.
Oh crap.
Stay alive, generals!
Is that like, oh crap, we're all gonna die?
Nope, we're good. Austria came to save my butt.
Oof, boy. Gain super general or gain 25 legitimacy?
That's a tough choice.
I'm at 56 legitimacy, which would be really nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to take the legitimacy, actually. Oh, these sieges. Come on now.
Oh, I really want to vassalize these guys.
Who, the Hansa?
No, Magdeburg.
Oh.
They really don't like me, and I'd be too over my Diplo relations at that point. And that would really hurt. But I got a strong king right now.
So the problem with sending all your troops out of your mainland is when rebels pop up in your mainland.
Yeah.
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 I don't actually have any revolt risk, but an event through a pretender rebels up there, probably because my legitimacy is so low.
That would do it. That's why I ended up taking the legitimacy. I was at 50-something, and... Yeah.
Well, we're at 27. That's okay, right?
Not really.
And half my army is basically over in the United States right now, so yeah.
You're in the U.S. already?
I don't have a colony there yet, but that's the next place I'm actually going to need troops, so yes. And once I get Bermuda, which will be the next colony that finishes, then yeah, I'm going to start hitting there.
That's a shame, because I'm going to be heading over there shortly.
Oh, maybe you can have Canada and I can have the mainland U.S.?
Oh, that's a fantastic deal. How about you can have South America and I can have North?
I think we're going to have to settle on something in between.
Oh, that was a mistake. I should have taken that territory, but I didn't.
What territory?
I was gonna take Altmark either as a vassal or just outright, and I didn't, and I should have, but it would have meant like 18 points of expansion and like a lot of overextension, and I'm about to take 3 territories. I'm not wanting to explode right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
I've got decent relationships going on right now, and it's kind of nice.
Oh, come on with the food sorters. I'm just going to assault this. Jesus.
Alright, Portugal fights rebels. Ah, yes. I gave Castile military access so they would come help me, and they did. Thank you, Castile. Yeah, I'm not going to get any freaking Diplo tech. I just keep hitting more up the exploration ideas tree. Just because every one of them is helping my colonization efforts.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, once I have this jumping off point, I no longer need any colonial range. It'll just be a bunch of local colonies.
Okay. We need to help our ally versus Burgundy. Looks like I'm at war with Burgundy. Aachen and Burgundy. But I think Burgundy's going to get a little bit wrecked.
Oh, game, why? So I have a new set of missions. It wants me to colonize Sierra Leone, which is another arid, bad province with hordes and hordes of angry natives. Oh my god, 7,000 with like 10 axes. I mean, I could still stomp them, but still. It'll give me some nice colonization bonuses if I do, but that's another one that's just. Ooh, fortify Rio de Oro. Yes, fortification missions are good.
Oh no, Austria broke.
Austria broke?
Yeah, they lost a
Oh,
fight
they
with
lost to Burgundy?
Yeah, they just lost a fight. They'll come back. They were missing a 15 stack coming in from the east. They were helping me out with Riga.
Hmm. France is at war right now, huh? Oh, Brittany. I don't think they're gonna have a problem with Brittany.
Come on back now. Oh yeah, Burgundy's army's gonna get wrecked. Yup, bye-bye, Burgundy. My troops are the better troops.
Oh man, Portugal's in a Regency Council, which doesn't really matter because I don't want any wars, but it's killing my legitimacy even further. I'm down to 26, and I've got, how old is my heir? My heir is 9. So if that 14-year-old thing is, ooh, Peasants' War in
Muscovy
Muscovy.
Peasants' War. I just stack wipe Burgundy.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, I wish I could get in on that war. I'd like to hammer Burgundy right now.
I'm chasing them all the way down.
I don't suppose you can call me in that, can you?
No, we're not allies.
That's right. That's right.
This is gonna get interesting. Ha! Caught him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and work on my relations with my vassals a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's a good call. I gotta start vassalizing some of mine, but I gotta be careful. Gives big negatives.
So I asked for military access from an Indian tribe. I like how my diplomat can basically warp there, but it takes him 2 months to get back.
Think I'm gonna change to national focus on military tech because I really need to get caught up.
Good job, Austria. Way to kill Burgundy.
I like how Scotland sends me a marriage proposal and then immediately diplomatically insults me. It's like they
Maybe
must have said they sent the ugliest child that they owned.
Send him the ugly one.
This is little Jimmy. He's a one-legged cripple with 3 arms, but he'd be perfect for your princess over here.
Wonderful diplomatic insult.
Wow, Vindy. He had the pox.
You know, I'm just saying, wouldn't put it past the Scottish.
Damn, damn, damn.
That's what happens when you raise children on haggis.
Yeah, I like haggis.
No, you would. Oh, tax. I need tax. I need temples.
Yeah, Portugal's bleeding money just a little bit.
Well, you guys at any point to stop for this episode?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, so why don't you go ahead and pause it up, and this wraps up the 4th video, and we shall see you all next time as we conclude, or as we continue the trials and tribulations of fledgling Germany, England, and Portugal.
Yeah, concluding this in half an hour is fairly optimistic.
Yeah.
You have to stick it on speed 5 and roll.
Have a good night, or good day, or whatever time it is that you're watching.